All right, guys, BYD here from BermudaGrass Central. Guys, I'm getting these questions in my inbox. BYD, that fertilizer you suggested, it ain't working. Let me tell you why your yard is not getting green, and it's not the fertilizer. So let me tell you, or let me explain to you why your Bermuda grass is not greening up. Guys, you need to know the nature of Bermuda grass. All right, if you're moving from cool season grass over to warm season grass like Bermuda grass needs at least 8 hours of sun, and temperatures need to be 80 degrees or higher. When you get that on a consistent basis, it's going to stimulate the photosynthesis in the grass, the chlorophyll, all that good stuff that's going to make that grass grow green. Now I'll show you my grass, and you can see it still has some spots. It's not greening up. And by the way, I did have this aerated. Got an aeration video coming soon, guys, and I just did a little, what they call an Instagram reel on that right there. But if you look around, you can still see everybody's grass is still kind of in and out of dormancy. All right, my grass is really the greenest one here at the moment. It's nothing you did, all right, but it's some things that you're doing that you need to stop doing ASAP. Some of you guys are hitting it, or you may even consider a 4600. Some of you guys are throwing it down, Milorganite or Sunnyland All Natural, and those things do work. But without the temperatures, without the heat, without that sunlight to stimulate the grass to actually start growing, and I'm talking about your Bermuda grass, guys, it's going to just look like it looks. It's going to have that greenish tint to it. You may not even see some of the weeds dying. If they're yellowing, they're dying. But sometimes you gotta have the heat. If the heat and the sun is not hitting your Bermuda lawn, that's why your grass is not actually greening up. It's a process. Bermuda grass is totally different from cool season lawns. Another issue is you guys are following cool season lawn tips. And I know this because you're cutting your Bermuda grass at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 inches. Bermuda grass best height for the average homeowner is 0.5 to 1.5. 2 to 3 if you got a real bumpy yard, but you shouldn't go no higher than that. But the mere fact that you were told to cut it at 3, 4 inches, you're not following warm season lawn tips. That's why I started this channel, Bermuda Grass Central, guys. But don't believe me? Let's talk to Devin Phillips over at Legacy Farms. Why isn't my Bermuda grass greening up as fast as it did last year? Explain that, please.
Yeah. So, if you look at the science behind this plant, it needs a soil temperature, not air temperature, soil of 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit in order to wake up.
Okay.
So, that waking up means new leaf growth, okay, new top growth,
yep,
and actively rooting.
Okay.
And without consistent soil temperatures at 70 and rising, you know, the plant is protecting itself. It goes into protective mode and it says, okay, let me wait a little longer before I wake up. There's nothing wrong with it. That is a natural process of what it does.
All right. So these up and down temps, yeah, this is what's stalling, yes, the growth. So Devin explained to you guys, and she's running a sod farm, guys. They actually grow Tahoma 31, 419 Bermuda, one of my favorites, Geo Zoysia and Empire Zoysia. All right, so she knows what she's talking about as far as it's not growing because of the weather. Even today, guys, it's roughly about 60 something degrees. The temperatures keep going up and down. We had a frost 3 weeks ago and it killed all the blooms off my bushes. So it's the temperatures that's holding your Bermuda lawn back, guys. It's nothing that you did, but like I said, it's things that you're doing that you need to stop doing. Now guys, some of you are hitting it hard with the 2406. Some of you put down the 7020, and you're thinking that just because you added fertilizer, it's going to wake the yard up. Some of you guys are even hitting it with 16 double O. So throwing tons of fertilizer at your yard, throwing tons of Milorganite and Sunnyland at your yard, that's not going to make it green up any faster, guys. Aerating your yard, that's not going to make it green up any faster, guys. All right, so here's what you got to do next. First, you got to hit that subscribe button, guys. It's no need for getting all these tips and you got a Bermuda lawn and you're not following a BermudaGrass channel, guys. Hit that subscription, guys. Turn on that notification bell. Every time BYD uploads a video, you'll be notified by YouTube. Do me a favor, go in the comments, tell me what you've been doing wrong, what you thought was the right process, and let's have a conversation about it. You're tuned into BermudaGrass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.